Any news on 2022 models production-wise? Are they on schedule? Yes, they are not off schedule. In fact, they're early. They're trying really hard to boost up the numbers right now. So Sea-Doo pulled a rabbit out of their hat in the last couple months. All right. When it comes to production runs, here's what typically happens. All right. This is typical. This is not what did not happen right now, did not happen last year, because everything's atypical right now. But typically, this is what happens with dealerships and the manufacturer. At the onset of the fourth quarter, the manufacturers have a dealer meeting. And the dealer meeting is an opportunity for the dealership to sit down with the OE and to return and report, using some military terms. And what they do when they return and report is to say, we sold X amount of skis or units, whatever it might be. We have demand that exceeds or is less than the number that we sold. So let's adjust next year's purchase, all right? Because the dealership literally purchases the units. So let's say I'm a dealership and I go to Sea-Doo's dealer meeting and I say, hi, I'm Kevin Shaw from Kevin's dealership, or Kevin's Sea-Doo dealership, and we sold 100 Sea-Doos last year. Oh, that's great. Good work, Kevin. Man, you did awesome. Well, what's the demand like? Oh, man, we still got people asking for units. So I want to order an extra 20 units. And at the dealer meeting, the Sea-Doo rep will be like, hey, 20 seems like a lot. Let's bump it down to 12. Okay, fine. All right. So I'm getting 112 units for next year. All right. That's my increase. Or 110. Let's make it a round number. So I'm up 10%. All right. Instead of 20%, I'm up 10%. So they say, okay, Kevin's up 10% over, or he's ordering another 10% over last year. So for this coming year, I would order 110 units. And those 110 units would show up typically in waves. They'd show up every 2 to 3 months. Okay. Interestingly enough, a couple dealerships, high volume dealers, these, not every dealer, but some high volume dealers, got a phone call about a month ago. And Sea-Doo said, hey, so we bumped up some production, and because you guys are such high volume dealers, we're going to send you another 4 units, another 8 units, another 12 units, another 10 units, or another X amount of units to sell. Do you think you could sell them? Every dealer was like, hell yes, I can sell them. Get them out here as fast as possible. So there's some high volume dealers, I hate to say it, in Florida that I know of personally. I don't know if any other ones like Lake Ozarks or New York or whomever, California, Arizona, Texas, who got a bump of extra 21 models. Okay. That means that production is not only on schedule for 2022, but they're working around the clock. Okay. And they're trying to fulfill all those lost units. Now, here's the funny thing. Why did Sea-Doo do that? Well, what was the news out of Yamaha? The news was that they were canceling 10, 15% of their total production run for 2021. So suddenly there's dealers who are stuck without 10 or 15%, some of them upwards to 30% of their desired models to sell, their desired flooring. So Sea-Doo comes in like Superman. Dun, 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 here's the missing 10 or 15 or 30% that you're out. So suddenly they rack those numbers up to Sea-Doo instead of Yamaha. See how smart that is? So Sea-Doo totally took advantage of that. Will hurrying up production mean quality control is compromised? You're literally living in the aftermath of what happens when you hurry production. Look what's happening to Yamaha right now. Look what's happening to some. Well, CD's not really hurting production, but look what's happening to Yamaha. Guys, stickers are coming on misaligned. All right. Some parts some skis are showing up with fairings with 3 out of the 4 nuts holding them on. I mean, hell, the beginning of the production year, they're putting the wrong transom plate on. All right. Hurried production means problems, and that's what's happening right now. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. This clip was taken from our weekly podcast that we record here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the whole video, you can go to the Watercraft Journal's YouTube channel, go to playlists, and then click on live sessions. You're going to see it there. Otherwise, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow. And again, thanks again for watching our videos, and we hope to see you soon.